Hello, shooters. My name is James Towle, and welcome back to the American Trigger Sports Network TV show. We're here in Grandview, Texas for the Texas State champion FITASC. Hey, shooters, you caught me coming out of the saloon. We're in an old west town here. There's probably 2 streets, and I know that they have a old west sideshow going on. I'm not sure how many times a year they do that, but this is about as authentic as it gets. If you have the opportunity, come on out here to Grandview, Texas.
Hi, I'm Ron Beaumont. I own the Beaumont Ranch here in Grandview, Texas. We're delighted to have the Texas State FITASC championship here today, or over this weekend. And we're a family-owned ranch here in Texas, a little over 800 acres. We are entertainment-based. We have tourists from all over the world come here, all over the United States come here. We offer sporting clays, horseback riding, ATV tours, zip lines, overnight stay. And wish y'all could come out and enjoy the place.
The question will be to most of the shooters that we run into whether or not they can actually tell us what FITASC stands for. Let's see. Hey, we're right here with Robert Crow. Now, here's the guy that's responsible for setting up all the targets for the Texas FITASC Championship. Can you tell me what F.I.T.A.S.C. stands for? Hey, shooters, we'll be right back.
The Hunting Report, the independent news service for hunters who travel. We deliver critical reports and unbiased analysis on hunts from around the world. Learn about hunting opportunities from real experiences. Review the latest facts regarding species closures, trophy imports, travel warnings, and licensing. Visit our online database, The Hunting Report. No serious hunter should be without it. Subscribe today at huntingreport.com or call 800-272-5656.
Available to you 24/7 on your computer when you want to see it.
Hi, I'm Tony Monzingo from Rock Creek Clays in Grandview, Texas, and you're watching American Trigger Sports Network Television.
Okay, Tony, we're here for the Texas State FITASC Championship. And for those of you out there who may not be as familiar with FITASC as you should be, Tony's about to tell us the difference between FITASC and sporting clays.
FITASC is the international version of sporting clays. The organization itself is the home is in France, but the rest of the world shoots FITASC. Only the British Empire or the British Commonwealth and the Americans shoot what we call sporting clays. The rest of the world shoots FITASC. And FITASC is based, the translation from the French basically is a hunter's course or a sport hunter's course. And it was supposed to simulate being out hunting, so you shoot with a low gun instead of a pre-mounted gun. And you call for the target. You're not allowed to move until you see the target, kind of like you would in the field. You don't move until you see the pheasant or the quail.
Unlike sporting clays, right, where you can be mounted and the target, you can start moving on it.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
And so it's a fantastic sport. And for people who have ever hunted upland game or imagine hunting upland game or waterfowl, it is a fantastic sport. And at the recent World Championship in France, there were over 80 countries represented. And
they have grandstands. I mean, people show up to see this sport.
People show up.
Unlike what we have in the United States, where we don't have a lot of participation by, unless there happen to be friends of the shooter, of course, but we don't have a lot of public participation, whereas in Europe, it's a pretty big sport.
It is a very big sport, and it's typically perceived to be more challenging than English sporting clays or American sporting clays because of the low gun, having to mount the gun and find the target. And the targets tend to be set a little bit more challenging. And people who enjoy it are just passionate about FITASC. And so you don't get as many people to play because it's the nature of the game. The number of people that you can go through a course in a day is less than sporting clays. But the passion is
right.
equal to or greater than.
Right. Well, I like to kid with them a little bit and say that people shooting sporting clays hope to one day come out and shoot FITASC. Now that usually gets me in trouble, but but there is some truth to that.
There is some
because
truth to that.
it's a lot stiffer rules involved with FITASC. And sporting clays is a good place to start. Trap, I mean, any of the shooting sports is a good place to start. And as you move through sporting clays, the ultimate goal is really to become a good FITASC shooter.
I think you're exactly right. I think that is the ultimate venue of sporting clays. And if you can be a really good FITASC shooter, you've probably reached the top of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you're a sporting clays guy, right?
I love FITASC.
But you do love FITASC.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yep.
well, you've got to come out. You've got to come. If you didn't have the opportunity this year to come out to the Texas State FITASC, make sure you come out again next year. If you're anywhere near the Beaumont Ranch, stop in, see Tony.
FITASC, sure, I know what that is. It's French invented tough-ass sporting clays.
Hi, I'm Mo Parsons with the National Shooting Complex, and National Skeet Shooting and National Sporting Clays Association, and I am the chief referee of the National Sporting Clays Association.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Ladd Holder, and I'm from Fort Worth.
You're from Fort Worth. You out here shooting this FITASC today?
I'm trying, yeah.
How you doing?
Well, it's my first time at FITASC, and it's a little rough. But
Well, yeah, it's a little different than sporting clays.
fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, though.
It's a lot of fun. Okay, can you answer this question for me? What does F.I.T.A.S.C stand for?
Something in French.
All right, well, that's an answer.
In FITASC, each nation has a host association that will host the FITASC events in the United States. It is the National Sporting Clays Association. And the National Sporting Clays Association adopted FITASC in 1989.
I'm Jim Garland. I'm from Goodnight, Texas.
Goodnight, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. How's your shooting going so far?
Well, not too good. I dropped too many birds this morning. I'm not going to do too good. I got to shoot another 75 this afternoon, but I dropped too many this morning to win it this year. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. What does F.I.T.A.S.C stand for?
FITASC.
Isn't there some French word behind that?
Yes, it's French International Trap Association Sporting Clays.
That doesn't sound French, though, does it?
Something like that. No.
You got a French accent?
No, thank you.
In Central Texas, and we're shooting old-style FITASC, 3 pegs with multiple shots from each one. We have 4 and 5 singles shot on each peg and 2 doubles shot on each peg.
French invented tough-ass sporting clays.
Oh, my God! Hey, shooters, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this message.
Hi, it's Mark Walters, host of Armed American Radio. Every week I dish out hard-hitting talk about the defense of our Second Amendment, your right to carry a firearm for self-defense, the politics of guns, and more. If you're even considering carrying a gun for self-defense, make sure to join me, Mark Walters, every week for Armed American Radio. For more information on where and when to listen in your area, visit armedamericanradio.com. I'm Mark Walters, and I'll see you on the radio.
And you're watching American Trigger Sports Network TV.
Middle of Texas, just south of Dallas a little bit, near Grandview, Texas, and this is the Texas State FITASC Championship.
You girls have to answer a question for me.
What's that?
And you're the you're the only 2 people here that know the answer to this question.
What would that be?
Okay, are you ready?
Hold on a second.
Okay. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Haley Dunn, St. Joe, Texas.
Lynn Green, Dallas, Texas.
What does F.I.T.A.S.C. stand for?
Federation International F.A.T. Tour.
International Tour.
I don't know. Something French.
FITA.
All right, say it with a French accent.
I can't do that.
There was one of the refs said, "Forget it. This ain't sporting clays."
Yeah.
Good answer.
150 birds spread out on 6 parcours, and all fantastic targets, and thank goodness sunshine.
Here's a man right here. We're going to catch him before he goes. Tell us your name, sir, and where you're from.
William Walton, New Braunfels.
You are William Walton?
I'm William Walton.
Hey, your name precedes you. We've heard quite a bit about you. You're a well-recognized Texas shooter.
Sometimes I shoot well.
Yeah, sometimes you do. And a lot of people are watching what you're doing. And how's your score going so far?
Okay, I shot FITASC well. I didn't shoot the preliminary well. And I didn't shoot the 5-stand well. But it's a marathon. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So
that's right.
You have to work your way through it. I have 150 more this afternoon.
Okay, very good. Let me ask you one question before we let you go. Can you tell me what F.I.T.A.S.C. stands for?
No.
Would you try?
No. I've seen it written many times. It stands for FITASC.
Okay.
It stands for keeping your gun down lower, you'll get hauled.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Good luck to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because of scheduling, and FITASC goes considerably slower, especially when they throw it old style like this. They started getting more and more people want to participate, so they got to spread the days out. And so a lot of times at a big tournament, they'll give you an option where you can shoot them all in one day, or you can break them up and shoot them on Saturday and Sunday. And I don't know if it really makes an advantage to do it all one day or to break it up, but I mean, weather permitting, if you have to shoot it all one day and it rains all day, and then you've got a tough draw. And if you can shoot it the other way, if you break it up in 2 days and you have weather bad one day, well, you got a bad draw there too.
We're here with the owner of Rock Creek Clays, Tony Munzingo. Did I pronounce it right?
You did.
I did. Okay, very good. And he's going to tell us a little bit about the area. I understand you have something like 800 acres.
There's 800 acres on Beaumont Ranch. We use approximately 200 for sporting clays. Gives us room for 2 full sporting clays courses and F.I.T.A.S.C, or 3 sporting clays courses.
Yeah, we drove around. You've got a lot of area here, and you're only using 200. I'm surprised because we drove quite a bit up and down. It's nice and it's rolling.
Yes.
There's a great breeze going on out there, which was fine for us. Maybe some of the shooters weren't happy. Anytime there's a breeze, you know how they feel about that. But I don't think it affected the targets that much. Tell me how did you end up with the Texas State Championship?
It's on a rotational basis, and it's prefatory. The Texas State F.I.T.A.S.C is something that clubs want and seek, and if you can show that you can administer a shoot this size, then you're in the rotation for the state championship, which is about twice this size. And so, you know, we looked down the road and said we would like to host the Texas State Championship sporting clays someday. So we put in and were accepted to host the Texas State F.I.T.A.S.C.
Okay. So you did that with the NSCA?
With the TSCA.
TSCA. Okay, with Texas Sporting Clays.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let me ask you another question. I notice there's a lot of other facilities here as well. So this is not just strictly a shooting range. You have a lot more to offer people who come out to the Beaumont Ranch.
Absolutely. This is a resort facility. You can have formal banquets here. You can have informal parties, reunions. There's a zip line. There's frisbee golf, as well as sporting clays. They have ATV rides, cattle trail rides.
Yeah, you said somebody had some longhorn cows
Absolutely.
out? Hey, you got to love Texas.
Yes,
absolutely. You got to love Texas. And this facility, this is a huge facility that we're in now, that you have banquets and live bands.
Yes,
right?
a lot of, in fact, we'll have a party tomorrow night for all the shooters, and we'll have live entertainment. And so it's a great venue, and the Old West flavor is perfect for sporting clays shooters. And, you know, for our
Hey, shooters, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this message.
Hi, it's Mark Walters, host of Armed American Radio. Every week I dish out hard-hitting talk about the defense of our Second Amendment, your right to carry a firearm for self-defense, the politics of guns, and more. If you're even considering carrying a gun for self-defense, make sure to join me, Mark Walters, every week for Armed American Radio. For more information on where and when to listen in your area, visit armedamericanradio.com. I'm Mark Walters, and I'll see you on the radio.
Hey, shooters, we're right here with Scott Robertson. As I understand it, Scott, you're leading.
Yes, but it's very early. I think I was on the first squad and I'm the first shooter. That's probably why I was leading.
No, we heard better than that. We heard you only dropped a few. Now, maybe a couple.
Yeah, I shot good this morning. I shot a 72, which I was down 3. Shot pretty steady this morning. This afternoon, the wind came up, and I missed a couple that I wish I wouldn't have. But you know, that's shooting. So overall, I'm going to be up there. Whether I shot good enough to win, time will tell.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people thinking you're going to win this.
Well, I shot a good score. I shot 139 total. I figured 141 is probably a really good score. So I'm a couple off of, near perfect where you should be. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, anything can happen with the wind. And it's not an awful score. It's not obviously what I wanted to shoot. I missed a couple at the end that kind of hurt my feelings. But, it's definitely, they're going to have to work to beat it. It's not a gimme score.
Right. Anyone who knows Scott Robertson knows that when the things get really tough, he gets tougher, and he will. I know you'll bring this out.
Yeah. Well, I'm a real good competitor. I'm a lousy practicer. So if we went out and shot around a sporting for practice, you'd probably beat me every time. But if we bet a Coke or something on it, it seems to put me in a different gear. So. I like the competition and I love competing. So, this is a great venue. This is a great place. We got good weather this weekend. We had, 75 days of 100 degrees in Texas, and so this is the first week that we've been under 100. So it's like wintertime around here. So we're enjoying it.
Now there is a little breeze blowing. Is that bothering you at all?
Well, it doesn't really bother me, but it does affect the targets quite a bit. They actually had several targets that were coming into the wind. So the problem with that is, if you have a situation where a guy shoots it in the morning with no wind, and in the afternoon you've got a 20-mile-an-hour wind, I mean, it can make 20 to 30-yard difference in the target. So it makes an average target a very difficult target, or it can make a difficult target very easy. So there is some luck of the draw in it with the weather, and today we've got a pretty good south wind, and that's just the breaks. That's how it goes. I mean, sometimes it works in your favor, and sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, well, we're pretty sure that Scott's probably going to walk off of this, but we have one question for him. This is the question we're asking today. What does F.I.T.A.S.C. stand for?
It stands for Fédération Internationale de Tir de Sportifs de Chasse.
Yay! Okay, we have the first real answer. Thanks, Scott.
Don't ask me to spell it, because I couldn't spell
it. Good luck, Scott.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. All right, let's go out and let's see who else can answer that question. But let me ask this lady. She might just well know. Can you tell us your name and where you're from?
Nancy Crowther from Comfort, Texas.
Comfort, Texas. I know where Comfort is, just a little bit north of San Antonio. Beautiful country out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. A little dry right now, but really pretty when it's not.
Right. How's the